Vilmos is asking.
Good morning and welcome back, everybody. It's day number 2 of the 4th annual Dickson Memorial 9-ball tournament at Family Billiards. And it's our 4th annual
I don't hear you.
10-ball event.
Oh, maybe I do.
That's the voice of Geraldine. Final 16 players. Please do us a favor. Check the bracket that is on our real-time feed page at POVPOOL.com. Let's get this match started right now. We're starting actually a little earlier than expected. And I also want to let you know that on day 2, the winning side is going to be race to 9 and not just a race to 8.
What about the...
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'm sorry?
1 loss side, race to 7?
Race to 8.
So the 1 loss side is going to also jack up. It's going to be race to 8. So how do you like that, guys? Getting an extra game for your buck. But it is a free live stream, so. So a few upsets yesterday, right, Geraldine?
Yes.
Efren Reyes was eliminated.
2 and out. Who did he lose to his first match? It was on the live stream table.
John Schmidt.
John Schmidt, that's right. And then he went on to play Lindsay Dorn, and she beat him.
Mm-hmm.
She actually did really well yesterday. I think she made it to the top, was it 23 to 32 or something? 23, I'm not sure.
She came in 1 out of the money, though.
1 out of the money,
Yeah.
1 out of coming back the next day.
Well, we were here really late last night. Doug Whaley was in a hill match with, what's his name? Jamier?
Sajal?
Sajal Jamier. Hill. I mean, it went case game. I couldn't believe it. Here we go. Here's a nice little jump shot for your morning delight. I tell you, it's nice to be back here at Family Billiards, covering the Cole Dickson Memorial 10-ball tournament.
It was a strong field this year, a very strong field. I mean, considering that last year we had 4 pros maybe? Rodney, Oscar, Vilmos, Ernesto. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there was anybody else. Daniel?
No.
So this year we had everyone from Efren to Boosty, Vilmos, Rodney, Oscar, Santos, John Schmidt. So we
Yeah,
were
I mean,
very...
it's the best field we've had since we started doing the Cole Dickson.
So
really
that
is.
just, in a field like that, you're bound to have pros up against each other in early matches and, throughout the day. So we were very fortunate, and, the viewers were very fortunate to be able to catch the action that way.
And also what's interesting is some of the names that we're not too familiar with getting through to the final 16. Phil Prentice, Francis RITARITA. It's a nice little field.
You say that about Francis RITARITA, but he's a strong player in the Bay Area.
He did well in
The
Terry
Stonier. Yeah.
And that's who's shooting right now. This is Francis RITARITA. Playing performing another jump shot. He just came across the top of the 5-ball. Barely got a good hit. You okay?
Yeah, I'm pulling out the trusty sidekick here, my computer, so I can give everyone the rundown of players.
Geraldine has been putting together all of the information resources for you guys so that you can keep up to date with the standings and with the results of these matches that have been happening. Oscar Dominguez is playing Rodney Morris right now. Jason Williams is playing Santos Sambajon. It's nice to see Santos doing well too.
Yeah. This Rodney Morris versus Oscar Dominguez is a one-loss side match. So one of the two will be
It's tournament life.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep you posted on the score. It's currently 1 each. Race to 8.
I think Santos and Jason should be a really good matchup.
Yeah, 0-0 over there. John Schmidt's playing Phil Prentice. Dennis Orcolio's playing who?
Angelo Innes.
Innes, Angelo.
So on the winner's side, there's Dennis Orcolio, Angelo Innes, Santos Sambajon, Jason Williams, Phil Prentice, John Schmidt, Francis RITARITA, and Vilmos FOLDES.
Oh, Vilmos missed that 9-ball pretty bad.
On the one-loss side, Rylan Hartnett, Francisco Bustamante, Jaynard Orque, Rodney Morris, Oscar Dominguez, Delbert Wong, James Tu, and Doug Whaley.
Yeah, that was another upset that nobody expected, was Rylan Hartnett versus Edgy Geronimo. Well, you guys just got all the audio on this.
Yesterday?
Woo. Huh?
Yesterday,
Today, even now. Good morning and afternoon to everybody out there in Streamland in the chat room. We're streaming live on YouTube today. Please like and subscribe and tell a friend.
A lot of these players.
Ouch.
A lot of these players are staying in town for the next week and a half because starting Wednesday is the West Coast Challenge 1 pocket.
Yes.
Whether they're playing it or not, they are sticking around in town and getting into action and what have you. So hopefully on Tuesday, July 5th, we might have something for you, probably later in the afternoon.
Oh, yes, I think we do have. You mean as far as information?
No.
Oh,
There's
some
something to
streaming.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah, July 5th. The West Coast Challenge begins on July 6th, but we'll probably stream something on July 5th. I've got a couple of things I'm working on.
So if you're looking to see some action, I guess you'll just tune in all day long and wait for it.
Or just follow the forums or
Sure.
whatever.
I like the idea of them sitting around waiting for it, though. Rodney Morris is up 2-1 against Oscar Dominguez now.
Francis chalks up his second game. Pretty solid. I mean, he gave Vilmos a chance in that rack.
And Jason is tied up 1-1 against Santos. Jason Williams and Santos on behind.
Score between Angelo Innes and Dennis Orcolio is 1 apiece. 1-1. Race to 9.
So you saw quite a few players play yesterday, Daniel. Who do you like to win today? Who's your favorite?
Well, a lot of people called it in the beginning, Dennis Orcolio. And now that I'm seeing him, and after last night's match against Rodney, I'm starting to wonder if they're not right, you know. Dennis is playing very solid. Boosty's still in it, though. My man, Boosty. You know, he plays some damn good pool, that guy. Francisco Bustamante. I mean, there's a reason why he's in the Hall of Fame.
But like I had said yesterday, I think, not to take away from Dennis's skill by any means, but Orcolio had a pretty easy draw compared to some of the other pros.
He did get it. Yeah, he did get a good draw in this event.
As did Vilmos. That's why you're waiting to see until the second day to see Vilmos on the live stream table, is because he really didn't have any tougher opponents that we thought that were viewer interesting.
Well, Lindsay Dorn had an easy draw. All she had to do is get through Efren, you know.
Well, she faced it. No, I think she got through Nick Collado, too.
No, really?
I think. Hold on.
Holy moly. Vilmos needs to, you know, we offered him a cup of coffee earlier this morning. I'm thinking maybe he should have not declined.
Yeah, Lindsey Dorn defeated Kenny Koo and Nick Collado.
Kenny Koo as well, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that match actually happened at that point. Yesterday, Kenny Koo was parked out on the street, and a car sideswiped him, swiped his car and ran. And it might have been around that time, so I'm not sure if he actually played that match or forfeited. I didn't look that close into the bracket.
Well, I want to take a look at Francis's game here. He's letting Vilmos back in. And that's the thing is, Vilmos is not going to miss everything. He's missed a few balls here, but he's not going to miss much. Score between Rodney and Oscar is 3-2. Rodney leads. Santos
That match is going fast, by the way.
and Jason Williams is 1-1. Yeah, it is going fast, which, I would expect fast play from Rodney, but not from Oscar. Not as fast, but he seems to be playing as fast as Rodney is. So Santos and Jason are tied up. Phil Prentice and John Schmidt. I think John is up 2-0. Oh, almost out of line here. Played a good safety. I think you got to go for this ball. You have to hit that ball so good to play it right. Yeah, I mean, there is a kick safety that I like there, but that's hard too. And Vilmos didn't want it. He wanted to give Francis another chance. Wow, I got a roll. I mean, it's not an impossible ball, but it's a roll.
He's going to play it safe.
Yeah. I mean, the way he's missing this morning, too. you've got to kind of just lay up once in a while. Just, you know, if you know that you're missing and you know that you're not playing perfect, you don't want to put pressure on yourself with tough shots. Well, Vilmos should get it. Vilmos is ranked number 2 on the Mez West State Tour.
If that matters.
For the most part, I think that's all he's playing. He's not playing any. I don't know if he's doing Diamond Billiard Tour or.
He played in the Terry Stone Air.
He played in this. Okay, so he plays a few independent events here and there. But I'm not sure if he's a BCA member or if he's even remotely interested in playing the CSI events this year. Scores 2-1. I'll have to catch up with him and have a word. Maybe get an update from him of some kind. Efren's here, looking for early action. Is Boosty playing Peter?
He played him yesterday.
Who's playing Boosty now?
I'm assuming it's James 2.
James 2?
Yeah. Which is Peter's friend.
I haven't. He looks like Peter. I haven't had a chance to see James's game. So the beads are too far away for us to see what the score is there. Difficult table layout here. Not extremely complicated. Anytime those balls are like all gathered on the rail, you have to kind of proceed with caution. Oscar has fallen back a little bit. It's 2-4. He's shooting. He's at the table, shooting against Rodney. Oscar and Rodney played before in the finals of the Swanee, and Oscar won the Swanee.
Santos is leading against Jason Williams 3-1.
And John Schmidt's leading Phil Prentice 3-1. Nice shot by Vilmos. Just roll this forward a little. Stun out to the side. There are people that will play that two rails forward. Oscar just closed out a game. So it's now 4-3. I don't know why he hasn't moved his bead yet. And it looks like we got 2-2 here. You know, sometimes I see this where the pros will lose like the first couple games in a race, maybe even 3 games, and then they just come back and they win. Let's check out Vilmos's break. Oh, wow. The cue ball shot back like 4 feet. Vilmos isn't thrilled with his position here. Rodney just scratched and gave up ball in hand to Oscar. Oscar could catch up here and make it 4-4. Santos is at the table, picking apart his 4th rack. He's trying to make it 4-1. And Vilmos is clearing up in typical Vilmos fashion. Vilmos fashions. There's a label. Vilmos fashions. Okay. Sorry for going on a tangent. It's early yet. Stand by, folks. I'll be back. Looks like Vilmos is waking up. Evidently so. Scores 4-4, Rodney and Oscar. Score with Jason, 4-1. Santos is down. I think Busch beat James 2. Is that who it was? James 2. I think Busch beat James 2. Rodney takes another notch on his wire. It's 5-4, Rodney versus Oscar. 4-1, John Schmidt versus Phil Prentice. And looks like 7-2, Dennis Orculio versus Angelo Ines. Vilmos grabbing for his jump cue. Rodney's up 5-4, shooting at the 1 ball. Jason Williams is engaged in safety battle with Santos, struggling at 4-1. John Schmidt looks like 5-1 now. Orculio at the table against Ines, shooting at the 4 ball, and Vilmos almost played a great shot there, and he got a roll. And Francis Rita didn't get a roll. Tough action. Nice. Good shooting. Got that lucky safe there where when he jumped to try to make the 4. That's how this game is, though. Always a little luck. Taking a very quick look at Rodney Morris. Very, very quick. Well, now we'll take a very, very quick look at Oscar Dominguez. Shooting at the 5 ball there. Oh well, let's go back to the break. Let's go back and have fun with Vilmos FOLDES here. Francis is beginning to show signs of weakness. Chink in his armor. But to his credit, this is a winner's side match. Nice connection on the 4 ball, good contact. I think Vilmos will go for this. It's, well, actually the safety is there. It's right there. It's 5-5 now, Oscar versus Rodney. And those two guys are in a safety battle. Phil Prentice is, he's trying to fight back. It's 5-2 against John Schmidt. Oh, Francis Rita getting got robbed by the side pocket. Also have Santos with an open shot now after this, like what seemingly was like a 5 or 10 minute safety battle. Has an open shot on the 3. He makes the 3. And he's going to move on to the 4 ball. Nice combo by Vilmos. Good control in the cue ball. Made sure not to end up stuck on the rail. That 7 almost rattled in. Or, I'm sorry, the 6 rattled in a little bit. Here we go. 5-2. 4 games to go. Quick coverage again. Oscar versus Rodney. Shooting at the 2 ball. He got a little funny on the 4, but it's makeable. Back now to Vilmos. Oscar missed that. Oh no, he made that 4 ball. Francis gets another chance to do something here. But unfortunately, he's not getting like these great opportunities. I mean, Vilmos definitely getting a couple more rolls than Francis is. Wow, what a shot that was. Looking solid. He's starting to get in stroke a little. I want to welcome you guys all back, those of you watching right now, those of you live, and those of you watching the recorded. If you're just tuning in and you didn't catch us yesterday, this is day 2, the final day of the 4th annual Colt Dickson Memorial 10-ball tournament, which happens, like I said, annually, every year, around the same time of the year. Last week of June, first week of July. This year, the Colt Dickson kicks off an annual West Coast swing. We call it the West Coast swing because it's a concentration of 6 events taking place within a very short period of time along our beautiful West Coast of the United States. So we invite you guys to find out more about the West Coast swing, and also to all of you advertisers and interested parties out there. We hope to grow the West Coast swing, make it bigger and better every year. This year, our second event on the swing, the West Coast Challenge, will receive Moscone points. The 10-ball tournament there is 10,000 added, and it receives Moscone points. So we hope to have Moscone points awarded to all the players participating on all of the events next year. We hope to see higher added monies and higher prize funds for all of the players next year. All these tournaments are 9-foot tables, playing 10-ball or 1 pocket. All streamed live, providing lots of exposure for all of the advertisers and sponsors involved. So if anybody ever has any questions for us or for a room owner, I'm happy to direct any traffic. Please feel free to contact me at POVPOOL.com. Check out the About page, and you'll find all of our contact information. Ball in hand, Vilmos giving it up to Francis. So let's see what this is. This is a good rack for Francis because he needs something to go on. This is going to be a defining moment for Francis. It's either up or downhill from here. Oscar Dominguez has slipped ahead of Rodney Morris. It's 6-5, and one lost side is a race to 8. Once again, if you are just joining us, we've extended the races on day 2. Extended the races by 1 game on both sides. So the winner's side is now a race to 9, and the one loss is a race to 8. My apologies as well. The score has bumped up to 7-2. And Francis has not been able to close out that rack. It happens more often than not. More often than not, the visiting player to the professional table gets rattled by his opponent. Good enough, though. Vilmos should play safe here. Vilmos is a smart player. He knows how to win. You know, that's like a winning shot right there, because the combo is very missable. Combo or the billiard to hit the 5 in is always very missable. Whereas a lot of players will think twice before playing safety. Vilmos goes on instinct and he goes on experience. And he plays the safety right away. Oscar is now on the hill, 7-5 against Rodney Morris. And Jason Williams is staging a comeback. It's 5-3 against Santos. John Schmidt is up 7-3 on Phil Prentice. Dennis Ocolio has defeated Angelo Ines. Santos back at the table to play Jason, but looks like Jason's played a safety. Santos is planning his move. By the way, the winner of Santos versus Jason will go on to play Francisco Bustamante. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a winner's side match. The loser of Santos versus Jason will go on to play Francisco Bustamante. And that match will actually be next on our live stream table. So you're definitely going to get Francisco Bustamante next versus question mark either Jason or Santos. cue ball needs to stop. It did. Jason Williams back at the table with ball in hand against Santos. It's 5-3. He's 2 games behind Santos. Ball in hand on the 1, much needed, but not really sure. Might be going for the 10. No, he's playing the 2-way. Wow. And a roll. Francis is going to come to the table laughing, I know it. Yep. he's like, why? Why you do this to me? Thanks, Bill. I appreciate it. Rodney Morris. Oscar Dominguez beats Rodney Morris. 8 games to 5. Got a little upset. It happens. Defending champion 2015 Rodney Morris, or 2014 Rodney Morris is eliminated. Oscar Dominguez will, I don't know if we have a match established for him yet, but he's going to go on and play somebody. Maybe the loser of this match, I don't know. The loser of this match is now established. It's Francis RITARITA. So, give me a moment, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reboot the stream and I'm going to troubleshoot a little green band we have going on with this camera that you're looking at right now. A green wave of, basically I just have to, it's interference. I know what it is. It's interference. I have to see if I can troubleshoot it though within the next 2 minutes. So we'll be right back, and thank you so much for watching. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna be back in less than 5 minutes, okay? Less than 5 minutes. Thank you, everybody.